Greetings, fellow lurkers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Stellaris First Contact, Episode 4, D-Shard. Wait, high naval capacity usage isn't fulfilled? I'm over my capacity. You guys are a wee bit too demanding. My factions are still all screwy, though. I still don't have a Materialist faction. I really don't know why. Do I have any droids yet? I don't have any droids, but I'm getting my first droid in 7 months. I'll just have to continue to keep an eye on that. Bit of a head scratcher, that is. Especially given that I have one union, or one vision, as my tradition. You'd really think that it wouldn't... I don't know, whatever. I don't really care. If you don't like factions, you can always go Gestalt Consciousness and just like do away with factions entirely, which is reasonable when factions go awry. And my factions are definitely awry right now. GGU made peace with the Hadam Confederacy and got totally oofed. They're a vassal. Oh man. If only I moved a little bit faster. So they got force vassalized by Hadam. So I'm going to punish Hadam for that. And try to free them. That's my next goal. Or my future goal. That's rough, though. That is real rough. Not quite in time.
Construction complete.
What's interesting is, like... Okay, so they weren't obligated as a vassal to join the war currently. So that's good. I don't have to actually fight them. That was my other worry, is because they got vassalized, would I be forced to fight them as a result? But no.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Alright. They have a hostile fleet up north going to Dargan. So we're not going to go head-to-head exactly.
Complete.
But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit them where it hurts. I'm going to start to hit their population centers. What do I want my robots to do? So my robot is at Yadari Prime. And I'm going to have them be generator robots. I'm going to have them make power, I think. So superconductive.
Log updated.
And I'm only going to have the one robot. So now that I have one robot, I'm going to replace the assembly plant and have it do something else. I'll have it be a theater.
Construction complete. Technology discovered.
Psionic theory. What a very, very weird, all the RNG for this run has been so strange.
Spaceport under attack.
So they're up here at Dargan, starting to evade from the north, and I'm doing the inverse. But I think I'm going to be hitting things that matter to them more than they're hitting me.
Engaging enemy station.
Which is good. It means my war score is going to go up, because I'm about to hit a population center. And a promising officer.
Spaceport lost.
So this promising officer has Scout and Trickster. I'll just give them to the second fleet, the cruiser fleet. And Namu. JD. Well, howdy, JD. Welcome to the Admiral Club. Our Harmonious Collective. So they are fanatic authoritarian, pacifists, so very much the opposite of us, and I'm going to tell them to stay out of our way. They're on the other side of Kelazan, so not going to be an immediate threat or anything like that, but I'll have to keep an eye on them. So here's a world that I think was originally the GGU's world. There's almost no one that lives here. Are these GGUs? Let me see. Yeah, so they're actually GGUs, unfortunately. And I'm going to invade it for war score. So I have my armies getting in position for that, and I need a general for that. So I'm going to get a glory-seeking general, and this glory-seeking general is going to be named Morpheus. Seems about right.
Engaging enemy station. Construction complete. Spaceport under attack.
So my armies are moving in position to Ketovilium.
Spaceport lost.
They're attacking Chox and Dargan.
Under attack.
That's not really going to be of any consequence anytime soon. Oh, you know what? My armies might get cut off. So I'm going to actually have my navies head to help my armies, because I think my armies just got engaged. One army made it in time. The other did not. Which is going to be annoying, because I'm going to lose some of my army as a result. They got snagged. I'll have them retreat. So one ship got damaged. It's not a big deal. But they're going to be missing in action for a while, unfortunately, because they got counterattacked in a really bad spot, galactically. These things happen.
Construction complete. Spaceport under attack. Engaging enemy fleet.
All right. So this is their fleet that attacked my army, and they're gone. So I'm going to go back to Ketovilium and invade it with
Spaceport
Morpheus.
lost.
So in terms of war score, I'm definitely winning.
Construction complete.
And it looks like they're turning back.
Spaceport under attack.
All right, transport fleet, let's invade.
Deploying liberation forces.
I wish I had more people to liberate the planet. I'm going to have some losses here as a result, but I'll still win, I think. We made contact with the learned listeners of the Shroud.
The alien empire is making contact.
And I'm not going to be spiritualist, so I'm not really going to engage with them. There's minor artifacts here. So there's really not that much other than debris for my scientists to do. So I'm going to have this scientist head out to start to analyze debris. Because this one is assisting research, ceremony. This one is heading to the debris. One's missing in action, and the other one's excavating.
Spaceport lost.
Alright, let's check on that invasion again. We win.
Colony conquered.
Okay. Now we start marching for the capital. adore them. So that's gonna flip the war score the most possible. Maybe destroying a few science ships on the way, just to, you know, sand in the, or salt in the wounds.
Engaging enemy fleet. Construction complete.
At this point, my ships have expanded their boundaries or borders as far as they possibly can go. I'll need to clear out the Sapphire Lurkers and the Ruby Stack in order to get these two systems, which would be good to do because one's arid and one's Savannah, and the Savannah world I can immediately colonize, and the arid world I can terraform and colonize pretty easily because it's similar to Savannah. But I'm not going to be able to do that while I'm at war. It's kind of a pointless war, I'll be honest, because the GGU are now a vassal, so I need to free them from being vassals. But whatever. I'm in it. I'll win it.
Engaging enemy station.
It's a little sad that my only prospective ally in the galaxy just got vassalized, though.
Engaging enemy station. Special project complete.
All right, Cortez, no orders. Could I change the war goal mid-war? No. What I could do, the only way to, like, change anything would be if I made claims on their territory, which I suppose I could do. Made claims on their territory, and winning the war would then demand them to be humiliated plus whatever claims I made. But I don't really want to make claims on their territory because I hope that the GGU self-liberate or get liberated via my help and end up regaining the territory that they lost. Plus, it costs influence to make those claims, and I'd rather just keep the influence for now.
Attack.
Where's my spaceport under attack? You lied to me. I don't have a spaceport under attack. I sure am not making friends right now, though. Only enemies.
Engaging enemy fleet. Engaging enemy station.
Not too much further to go to achieve my war goal, though. I probably only really need to invade Yagralia here, and that will be enough, I'd imagine. Humiliation war goals aren't that hard to accomplish.
Technology discovered.
And that will allow me to head back home and retool. Let's start getting cloaking. Now that I'm like duking it out with everybody, we might as well start investing in reconnaissance and cloaking tech.
Enemy fleet. Engaging enemy station.
So the GGU just pledged secret fealty to me, meaning that they would like to overthrow their overlords and join as vassals or vassals with me to some degree or another, which is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted. In fact, I would like to free them, but like if they want to be vassals, that's fine too.
Construction complete.
Oh, they're trying to take their planet back. That's cute. At this point, there is an anomaly here that I need to investigate. So you, Zach Dyer, go investigate it. But there's nothing left to expand or construct until I start clearing out hostile fleets. Their starbase is gone. And I get a promising new officer. Let's take a look. Ship upkeep in weapon range? Looks good to me. Let's keep him. And you're going to be the Fang Face. Put you in charge of the new ships, the Raiders. So this planet has almost no defense forces, so this will be easy. Very, very easy. Oh, I just realized the debris that I wanted to research, I can't get to now because there's a hostile fleet in the way. I'll just have the these guys go over to Yarak instead. This is basically just gambling, so I'm going to open a reliquary. And it has nothing but a sense of pride and accomplishment in the reliquary. Thanks, EA. It's a rip on EA, Electronic Arts. Out of warranty. We're going to end illness. That's how the invaders won us over. We allowed them to build gene clinics on Yadaris Prime, eradicating our most worst diseases within a generation. Now those clinics are breaking down, years of intense use of causing the machines within to grind to a halt. The proper functioning of the invaders' technology is beyond us. Can we reverse engineer it? Or should we repurpose this poisoned gift for something truly our own? So this sounds like a choice. Other empires might possess similar facilities. Should we ask them for help? So A, or 1, we can attempt to repair the gene clinics, or 2, we can repurpose the gene clinics. So repairing the gene clinics establish research agreements with other empires to increase our chance of success, which I don't have any, but I could start to do. Or 2, we could repurpose it, turn the gene clinics into an autochthon monument at a reduced cost, and refurbish the hardware. So, your pick. You vote. Looks like we are repurposing it. Maybe? I don't know. Some votes tallying up? Yeah, we'll repurpose it. Forget their technology. We could do better. Now, here's their fleet again, coming to sacrifice themselves purposely. Our gene clinics may no longer have the power to cure disease, but by stripping them of their components and repurposing them to memorials, we can at least start to heal the scars left by the invaders. So if we take a look at the Yadari Prime, we have a monument now, which adds unity and heals old wounds and all that stuff. Which is more unity.
Initiating communication.
We humiliated them. No, I don't want a defensive pact with you. Shut up. Stop talking to me. Alright, all of my fleets are now going to go back to Yadari Prime for refitting. But I've won 2 wars now. So the current project is clear out the remaining NPCs for expansion. So that would be the Ruby and Sapphires here. But I want to retool my fleets first. And then at some point, I would like to free GGU. But that's going to take at least 10 years, because I'm not going to be able to redeclare war on the Hadam Confederacy, because we're in a forced peace treaty for 10 more years.
Construction complete.
Well, that's right. You mess with me, I win the war. Oh, and we have a new faction. It is the Materialists. They're back. For now. I'm actually going to promote the Egalitarians and the Materialists and suppress the Xenophobes and the Authoritarians. Trying to... Oh, and the debt collectors are here. We won't pay. Bring it on.
Science ship under fire.
So they, I don't have a fleet in position for their 1.5k fleet. That's a really strong fleet for 4 corporate assets. What the hell? So my home system is going to be harassed for a little bit. But I'm moving in position to deal with that now. Non-aggressive pack? Nope. Leave me alone. And stability at Cathanon is low. I can fix that by making hollow theaters. Fix it with just a little bit of entertainment. You changed it when they said the collectors were afraid. The tax collectors had a return date, and if I memorized the return date, I would have known when they were coming back. I just clicked through it a bit too quick. Oh, that's obnoxious. The army that got ejected from the ambush over here just got re-engaged by the tax collectors. And now they're fleeing again for a second time. They have a bad track record, is all I'm going to say. Really extraordinarily bad track record. Ancient Life Pod. Yarak. Okay, so you go get the debris, which is of coil guns. Pretty boring, but whatever, it's free. Ooh. There is a new archaeology to be had. Cool. Let's do it, Cortez.
Initiating communications.
And a new ruler mandate. So this new mandate is urbanizer. 2 city districts. I don't need city districts, so it might be something I just ignore. So the tax collectors are just like sitting on me. But that's fine. They're not trying to invade my home planet. They're just, no. They're bombarding my home planet just very, very, very slowly. Because they have tiny little ships. So I have my ships moving in position to deal with that. They're just way out of position because of the last war we were in. So it's taking a minute.
An alien empire is making contact.
So just north of the Hadam Confederacy is some of the Marauders. And the Galactic community is kicking off. Apparently I've met enough people to trigger it. I'm going to quickly pit stop before I go tend to the tax collectors, because my first fleet, which is of my own ships, is very damaged. So I'm going to have them repair at Shorax first. Because of the last poll, the loss of the gene clinics has precipitated a sharp decline in the quality of our healthcare. Genetic conditions and chronic illnesses that were once a simple cure are again on the rise, and our median life expectancy has returned to preoccupation levels. Public faith in the healthcare system has reached a new low, and some of our people are starting to lament the departure of the invaders. Let's go ahead and spend some coin to discover genetic healthcare technology, rather than just be like, oh, well, you know, I've got the money, I'll invest it. I'm also going to start spying on the benevolent corporation. They're the real enemy. City districts for more science? The city districts wouldn't give me science, it would give me unity.
Debris analyzed.
Fulfilling the election promises give you unity. As you can see. I suppose I could do 2 city districts for the hell of it. Just for the unity, and then break them down. The game doesn't care if you, like, bust them up after the fact. It's just, pretty expensive to invest, mineral-wise, for unity. But it's not a terrible trade, I suppose. Alright, archaeology site of the Zeroni minor colony is done. And the next one is at Castan, I think? No, at Messia. So who was running that? One of my scientists? Head over there now. Second fleet is already in position, so we're just waiting on first, recovered, and new ships fleet. I'm going to call these raiders. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Too much happening at once. Straight communique. Okay. So we established communications with the Ricarian Principality. Hi. You we're going to not engage with. We established with Zrakon's Sacred Empire. Again, not friendly. Kellen Blessed Conclave. Oh, they're all spiritualistic. Not friendly. The Galactic community got started, so it's kind of like the UN or something. This fleet is going to be the Raiders. And then straight communique. So a communications encryption key was lost, and I'm just going to say curses. The AI doesn't really use spying like the player does, so it's not that big of a deal. So here's the Galactic community. I'm ranked somewhere in the middle of the pack, which is fine. I'm going to assign an envoy to represent me. And there is some proposals. So pan-galactic recycling initiatives. So consumer good pop-up keep goes down, but the diplomatic weight from a colony goes down as well, and clear blocking time goes up. I want to oppose. The readied shield, so diplomatic weight from fleet power, I will support. Mercenary enclave capacity goes up and trade value goes up. I'm going to oppose. Oppose. And then regulatory facilitation, I'm going to support. Oh, and there's one more. Guardian Angels Act, oppose. You hope I'm having a stellar time? I am. There's even more. Comfort the Fallen? No. That's anti-tech. Tinyaki.
Conservation Act, I abstain. I don't really care either way. I haven't met any Tinyakis, so.
Debris analyzed. Technology discovered.
Ricarians closed their border to me. That's fine. I return the favor. And we now have fleet academies, and that's really good for the naval capacity, as you'll see in a minute. Next up, let's go with artificial moral codes. That's going to be really, really useful. This giant ship, I'll head up this way, see what's going on, see why they, the Hadam have not expanded that way. Sort of curious. And we're one hop away from engaging the tax collectors, so it's about to happen, which is great.
Initiating communications.
Alright, here we go. Kicking the tax collectors out of our home system. An embassy with Xenophile Materialist? Sure. Raddog, thank you for the sub. Are you the first to make a stellar joke? Yes, you are. Charter working rights? Sure. Regulated growth? No, because I don't have any loyal subjects yet. And then Exploitation Act? No. We are definitely against the exploiting of pre-FTL species. That's what happened to us. We're not going to do unto others as others did to us. Sounds wrong. Alright, here we go. Kicking the tax collectors out.
Engaging enemy fleet.
They bombarded us 9%. It's annoying, but not terrible. And they got smoked. So they will return 2247, 1110. So November 10th of 2247, if anyone can remember. I'm going to start upgrading the fleet now and repairing it, because I'm sure we're going to go mess with our neighbors again. That's what we do. Cooperative research channels. Yeah, let's support that. Forever indebted. The debt collector departed from our home system, but a deep sense of dread still lingers. Given their dedication to their employer, they will never stop harassing us. Even if we somehow manage to repay the full sum, they will come up with something else. Interest rates, legal loopholes, small print hidden in documents we don't remember signing. If we can't buy back our freedom, we have no choice but to fight. The only question is how. With weapons, we will triumph over the MSI through warfare, or with words, through diplomacy. A 1 minute poll. Vote quickly. Timer's up. Is the pen mightier than the sword, or is the sword tried, trusted, and true? What do you guys think? Okay. I don't even think I need to wait a full minute. I think we're going full sword, no pen. Make them pay. We have defeated them once. We can do it again. But it won't be easy. The first time, they weren't expecting us to fight back. Now, they will attack us with the full might of their fleet. To have any chance, we must bide our time and prepare ourselves. This is a battle we cannot afford to lose. So we can now use the payback cause of war to declare war on the MSI, and it begins the even the score event chain.
Log updated.
So here is the even the score event chain. No, it isn't. Okay, just imagine. Oh no, here it is. So it is time for us to retaliate against our former masters, the Minmar specialized industries. We're no longer naive. The naive world that they so regularly exploited. So, yeah. How strong are they? We don't even know. Let's gather more information about that. We can gauge roughly how strong they are by victory condition. So they're at 1,300. And I'm at about a 1050. So they're stronger than us, but not by like a ridiculous margin. Good to know. Very, very good to know.
Technology discovered.
And our technology keeps going up and up and up. Let's go with destroyers. Oh, destroyers are strongholds. Starholds. I'll go with destroyers. The other thing I wanted to check. We can declare war on the Kelazon in 2 years, about. So that might be worth doing again, just to throw our weight around and mess with them. It sounds mean, but like keeping all of our neighbors weak
Initiating communication
is good for us, because then they can't plan on messing with us. Another military commissarist. They're democratic crusaders, kind of like ourselves. I don't know. Do we establish an embassy? Have you guys vote for 1 minute. So they're another potential ally. Maybe. They're a little bit more militarist than we are, and they don't believe in science like we do. They are down here, the Nara Nation, and have you guys vote on that. But they just joined the Galactic community. Okay. I guess we're agreeing to this. Coming to a consensus. So the first fleet is all upgraded, just about. I probably want to inspect the ships myself to make sure that they are the way I want them. Yeah, they're fine. I mean, they're very, very basic. But they're fine.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
When would I want my taxes income warning? 1 year's fine. If you want to do 3 years, that'd be cool, but...
Science ship lost.
Oh, Scorpio, you just died to Sapphire Lurkers. Now I know why no one's gone up that way. So the next thing I wanted to do in terms of the priority is to clear out some of these entities that are sitting on worlds that I want to colonize. So let's go ahead and get a colony ship, and then get a construction ship and a science ship out here so I can add Talandra and Canopus to my territories. And I'm moving all of my military over there as well. More things to vote on. Form Galactic Market? Sure. And Tinyaki Act? Conservation Act? Sure. I'll support that too. Equal Standing Act. Non-interference and aggressive interference policies are banned. Yeah, I'll support it. Okay. The thing I don't need, though, is my army general going to the shards. This is not army needed. So I'll have my army merge and wait at Yadaris. The Galactic... I don't know who those two people are, but one humiliated each other. Where are they? At this point, now that I know I've like pretty much met everyone in the galaxy, it's useful to keep track of who's beating up who as a sort of an understanding of who's going to pose the most threat to us. So the Avitrin, these guys got humiliated by these guys, to simplify. So they lost, they won. And it was a war of humility, so they humiliated them. Oh, speaking of that, let's get logistics offices to raise our fleet capacity. Got that tech a while ago and forgot to invest in it. I have so many minor artifacts, it is bordering on the absurd. Where is the artifacts again? I always forget. Relics. I have 743? Oh, they like changed the number. Okay. They like added a 0 in this patch from last patches. That makes a little bit more sense. What's the reason I don't do city districts? So city districts increase the housing in your colonies, but like I have 9 available housing at my homeworld, and I have 5 available housing at Cathanon. So it's just not a... You don't build houses when nobody's homeless. That's why I don't do city districts normally. Because it mostly just adds housing. It adds a little bit of clerk jobs and building slots, but like mostly just housing, so it's just not useful. Hey! We successfully spied on MSI. They have an inferior fleet to us. Oh, look at that. So the only issue with trying to declare war on the MSI is we have to go through the Gox. The Gox currently have their borders open to us, but there's no telling when they might just slam their borders shut. Like, I don't control that. So if we want to mess with the MSI, I might have to invade the Gox. It just... because they're in the way. But I'm not going to do that yet. We still have to free up these 2 worlds first. Does housing increase pop growth? No, it does not. It just adds housings. So if you mouse over it, it will tell you. It adds 5 housing, 1 building slot, and 1 clerk job. And clerk jobs make trade value and amenities. So city districts is pretty worthless for me to build. It's just what was mandated in the elections. So I'm going to do it for the unity, but it's not helpful to me at all. But once I build them, I can blow them up. Why not ally them? I don't want to ally the Gox because they are allied with Glebsig, and Glebsig is spiritualists and are, you know, we don't align. You have to remember that my colony, or my civ, is militarists, so I don't want to just ally everybody because it's not what our people want. Our people are militarists, so just a big kumbaya alliance with everybody would ultimately just piss off my own pop and lower my unity and hamper my expansionism and growth. Oh, they are in a federation now. So the Gox are... No, just federation status. They're on a defensive path with Glypsib. And with a federation association with a whole bunch of others. Seeds of Destruction. We think that we are immune to the full effects of the intoxicating mist, but if we get the ship's engines online, we can launch a ship and send it back home for study. This will take some time, but the elaborate pharmaceutical laboratory may provide useful biochemical augmentation of our Empire soldiers. So, we can do one of 2 things. Bring the ship reactor online, giving us minor artifacts immediately, or run diagnostics and make repairs to the ship. Make sure that we are free from the intoxicating mist of the Seeds of Destruction. Okay, looks like diagnostics and repairs. We foolishly thought that we were immune to the mist, but our scientists are experiencing fits of psychotic rage. Fighting has broken out ship-wide. We still need to clear the atmosphere and subdue the mist victims before we can launch the ship. The delay might cost us time. So, caution was warranted. Good. Here we go. This is the fight against the Sapphire Lurkers, I think. Yep.
Engaging enemy fleet.
To free up this system so that we can expand here. There goes 1. And there's going to be debris to research, and then also all the surveying.
Engaging enemy fleet.
So I'm going to stop the excavation of the Seeds of Destruction so that this scientist can start surveying this system so that it can colonize it. And last one.
Engaging enemy fleet.
So I think the real threat is a mega
Construction complete.
alliance between all of the sort of religious or spiritualistic aligned civilizations out there, because there's quite a lot of them. I mean, spiritual seeker, spiritual seeker, spiritual seeker, spiritual seeker, spiritual seeker. There's a lot of them that that could hypothetically ally and create a heck of a federation. But hey, you know, just more war. Why not? Bring it on. So I'm sending the fleets that took damage during that last fight. Oh, interesting. To go repair, and then I'll fight the Ruby stack next. Astute galactic diplomacy. Though we're not able to count ourselves among the true superpowers of this galaxy, we have often been able to punch above our weight in galactic affairs. This is largely down to the exertions of Envoy Yi Yang, who ably represents our interests in the community and commands deep respect. So our diplomatic weight is up 10% for 10 years. Nice. So here we are, heading to the top third pack. I like it. Keep investing and growing, and we'll be top dog in no time. Do I like playing tall or wide? I like to do both. I like usually wide more than tall, because I don't particularly enjoy micromanaging dozens of habitats when going wide. It's cumbersome and annoying. But you can do habitats when you go wide too. I don't like habitats. I like the challenge of not having a bajillion habitats on every little gravity well, personally. How about yourself? Do you like, or everybody in the chat, do you guys like tall or wide? Here, I'll even poll for it. There you go. You can vote. Vote for tall or vote for wide. Buzzword standardization. Sure. So the colony ship is all queued up to move on Talandra, and Talandra is going to be renamed to one of you guys active in the chat.
Anomaly detected.
First fleet is... Come on, just repair. There they go. Fully repaired. And everybody's going to follow recovered asset. A shared past. We've made contact with the Byron Empire. We marveled at the speed at which they deciphered our language. We now understand why. When our former master tried to bend us, they kidnapped our people. Some of those unfortunates wound up on an MSI ship. To their last standing credit among the other indentured assets on board, they mutinied, crashing onto an uninhabited planet. This brave act of rebellion eventually resulted in the birth of the Byron Empire. We have a common enemy and a shared history, and perhaps together we can forge a future free from oppression. Swanky. Where are they? Here they are. You're also spiritualists. Come on! We don't share a lot in common. Oh well, whatever. I will lean into the story and establish an embassy. Because it seems like the game wants us to be friends. But I don't even think I need their help. I think I can crush the MSI all by my lonesome.
Communications.
But they do want an embassy, so that's fine. Looks like White is winning. A few more surveys and we'll have this place locked down. Thank you for tuning in to Stellaris First Contact, which originally streamed live on Twitch March 14th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you on next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow star-faring warriors.